Serbia hosts the 10th European Championships of Handball. Coming up, all the highlights from day two, including a shock for the reigning champions on a thrilling evening in Novi Sad. Hungary and Russia share 62 points. Group C is wide open. In Group D, Norway scraped past Slovenia 28-27. Croatia are made to work hard by Iceland and will be recapping on a fantastic opening night for the hosts, and Denmark's unconvincing win over Slovakia. Sweden drew with the Macedonians too. All the action to come from Serbia. First though, what a story on day two of the European Handball Championships. Spain toppling the reigning European, world and Olympic champions France in Novi Sad. A wonderful defensive performance and some ruthless attacking here from the Spaniards. Nikola Karabatic, French superstar, scored the opener in the clash. The French were resolute and imposed their rhythm early on. Thierry Omeyer was in wonderful form as well for the French to begin with. In the second period, Spain tried to remain focused. France found themselves slipping behind. And Luc Abelot stealing the ball and launching Daniel Nas-Sisaway, who scored for France to make it 15-14. Bertrand Gillet then tried his luck. Ombrados, though, was wonderful in goal for the Spaniards. And then Alberto Interios would increase the Spaniards' lead up to 20 here. Three-time runners-up at the European Championships, the Spaniards, and giving France a real headache. Mikel Guigu brought it back to 2022. Karabatic with the effort, Ombrados saving, and then Guardiola capitalising at the other end. And getting on Guardiola, Viran Moros, wonderful at the back for the Spanish, by the way. Guigu with the penalty, melting the difference to just one goal and setting up a terrific finale. 100 seconds to be played at that stage, but the French came through. Spain, 29-26 winners. What a performance. In an exciting match also in Novi Sad, Hungary and Russia share the spoils here. Russia against France next, and Spain-Hungary on Wednesday. Full house of over 4,000 in the arena in Novi Sad for this one. Early pressure was for Hungary, 9-5 in the early stages. Vladimir Maximov calling a timeout, trying to help the Russians out. The Hungarians maintain their rhythm. Maximov shuffling his cards. Timur Dibidov placed on the 9-metre line. They tried to get back into it. 19 all at the interval. Nip and tuck throughout the second period. Both teams scoring in the last 2 minutes. Russia losing the ball in their final attack. And Hungary took a timeout 13 seconds before the final whistle here. But at the restart, they missed an opportunity. The game ended as a draw. 31-31 in the final shake-up. Russia, the 1996 champions, have been runners-up twice. Pavel Atman was their best player on the night. Gabor Shazar shone for the Hungarians. But Group C is wide open. And who would have thought that Spain would have been in the commanding situation they're in at the end of the opening day's play in Group C. 31-31 with the Hungarians equalising in the final moments. Shipurin doing the damage. So Russia against France and Spain against Hungary and Novi Sad next up on Wednesday. France bottom. Norway began their Group D campaign in positive fashion. They were made to fight all the way by Slovenia. Slovenians had good support in the venue in Versace. Norway started brilliantly. Sondre Paulsen putting them 6-0 up. But the Slovenians did react. 14-all at half-time. Dragan Gajic would spearhead the Slovenian revival. Norwegian Johnny Jensen would receive a red card here after a bad challenge on Uros Šurman. Slovenia reduced by a man as well as Miha Zvije reached 3 suspensions. Norway just had their noses in front. David Spiller on good form for the Slovenians, and Jure Dolanec with a finish that made it 15-14. Uros Šurman was next on the score sheet for Slovenia. So 18-14 at that stage, and an upset was on the cards. Led by the experienced Beata Mirol, who scored 6 times on his 125th appearance for his country, and Erlend Mamelund, who also added 6. Norway came through, but it was a close-run thing, 28-27 in the end. This was Harvard Schweiten scoring a penalty. Uros Šurman responding in kind. 28-27. Norway sneaked it. The Croatians led just 3 times against Iceland in Group D. Slavko Golutsa's team defeated their opponents, but only in the final moments. Croatia beaten in the final in the last 2 editions of the Europeans, but they opened up their latest bid to get it right in ultimately satisfactory fashion. Tore Olofsson was excellent for Iceland, and Alilovic saving from Pettersson, but on the counter-attack, Igor Vodi would score here for the Croatians. This made it 5-4. Another counter-attack for Iceland followed. Arne Atlason with a shot here, saved by Alilovic again. On the rebound though, Azagir Hallgrimsson making it 11-8. So this was no surefire thing as far as the Croatians were concerned. Manuel Sterlek for the Croatians there, and Gujon Sigurdsson from the left side. Fine finish that, 2019. And then Gujon Valle Sigurdsson again from the left-hand side, cutting in. Just keeping the Icelandics' noses in front. But a powerful long ranger from Denis Buntic tied the game at 26 apiece. Then Buntic again coming to the rescue. Set up a thrilling last 30 seconds of the game. Alilovic with the block, launching another counter-attack for Croatia. And Manuel Sterlek would finish it off. Fine win for Croatia. Thrilling game again. Norway 28, Slovenia 27, Croatia 31, Iceland 29 on the opening night in Group D. Slovenia against Croatia and Iceland against Norway. The next fixtures in Group D on Wednesday. Host nation Serbia kicked off these championships with a win last night over Poland, inspired by their goalkeeper Danko Stanic. He stopped 13 of the 26 shots he faced, whilst at the other end, Marko Vujic and Ivan Niksevic scored 8 goals apiece. It's got the host nation off and running. We started this competition better than anyone might have dreamed. Our fans helped us a lot. We got the 2 points, which is so important for us. We'll see what will happen next. A terrific 22-18 win for the hosts on opening night, and over the 2007 runners-up.
Big step, but we made the first one. I believe we can make the second one also. For us, every game is it's the game of life and death, and so we need to play aggressive, we need to play good defense like we played today.
In the other game in Group A, Denmark were made to work for victory over unfancied Slovakia. It was 8-all at one stage, but the Danes pulled away for a 30-25 victory. It was unconvincing, though.
I think that we miss a lot of timing, and the rhythm of the game is not really there, so I believe that we have to do a lot better to beat Serbia.
2008 champions had to rely on Anders Egger. He scored 6 goals from 7 shots. I think the next match against Serbia will be tough. They have really good players. I think it will be a tough match in a really fine arena. So Poland and Slovakia meet tomorrow, with victory absolutely vital for both if they're to have any hope of reaching the second group stage. The Poles could be without key player Marcin Liszewski again. It's a big absence for them. It's a must-win game against Slovakia. We now have a situation with Liszewski. He's been injured before the Euro. He has a problem with his right ankle. He's important for our game. He's the one who can break through defences. For the last 2 days, we've been looking at a solution and how we can compensate. I think Poland are favourites, more so than us. They're a very strong team. We've played them a lot over the previous few years. We've beaten them at home, so we'll see what will happen. Poland and Slovakia then meet tomorrow. The first win vital for both. It's looking good for Denmark and Serbia. Denmark, of course, the 2008 champions, needed improvement against the host nation. We'll be backed again by vociferous support. Sweden faced off against the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. This in Group B. After falling behind early on, Kim Andersen drew the Swedes level at 10-all. The Balkan side were trailing by a point at half-time. They exploded after the break, going on a run of 6 goals to Sweden's 1. Precious little to separate the sides. Well, the Czech Republic overcame Germany in their Group B opener 27-24. Czech Republic lead Group B after match night 1. Top 3 shots of the day from day 2 of the European Handball Championships.